As always, there is comic news today, but not just any comic news, big news about the new Spider-Man 2012 movie. The first official image of the movie has been released, with Andrew Garfield in the suit as Spider-Man, except for the mask. But the image itself does look really cool and really interesting. I can remember one of the biggest thrills from the 2002 movie was the movie version of the suit, and that was so fun to watch and to see that evolution of the suit from the comic page to the animated show to whatever other types of variations there have been to the Tobey Maguire 2002 suit. It was so fun to watch, and it really made you want to see the movie. This suit looks, I think, pretty awesome, and it's really making me want to see the film badly. Unlike Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield looks a little more skin and bone. He looks more lanky, as people have called it, which I want to see. I think a buffed up Spider-Man is fine, and Tobey Maguire, granted, he did a lot of work to buff up for that role, but Garfield seems to have embraced the skinnier, slim, sleek version of Spider-Man, which is what pretty much everybody wants to see. Not to say that Tobey Maguire didn't have that look, it's just that he was pretty buff for his size. And Garfield has probably been doing a lot of exercise himself to prepare for this role, as anybody would. But I really like this body type that he has made for the suit, and it really comes across. You can see in the image that it looks pretty dirty and dusty, like he just got out of a fight from a villain, which we still don't know who that is. But this looks like the type of Spider-Man that people have been wanting to see. I don't know if it is, but it definitely looks that way, so that's a good sign. It does look like the suit's been modified, obviously. I mean, it's not traditional by any means. Some people, I heard one person call it a cross between the traditional suit and the Ben Reilly outfit, and I can kind of see that look. Like the spider and the logo does look like it's been updated and stylized, but it's cool. The suit, it looks really badass. It's probably not going to be web shooters. I'd love to finally see that in the suit, but that'll probably be incorporated with the powers, unfortunately. But yeah, just looking at this image makes me honestly believe that this kid can go to high school. Even though Andrew Garfield's in his 20s, he's playing a teenager, that's fine. You can do that and still get away with it, as many actors have proven in the past. But this is a good step in the right direction in my eyes. But I do have to admit I'm still very careful in how excited I get with this film, because the rights still do belong to Sony, and this film was rushed pretty quickly after Spider-Man 4 got canceled. So it still could go either way. But this image has promise and should excite fans. It definitely has me excited, and I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, but I am a Spider-Man fan to a degree, and this image has really sparked my interest again in the film. I was already interested in the film, but this just kind of reaffirms what I've said about how this movie will take the franchise in a new direction, give it a new, fresh take, and they've certainly done that with the suit. And if they've done that with the suit, then obviously they're probably going to do it with the style and look in the rest of the movie too. If you're looking at me to nitpick about a few things, there really isn't too much. I mean, this is a reboot. You need to have a new look. You need to have a new taste, so to speak. You need to have a new vision for the film. And the fact that the costume, just from this first image, shows that, hey, we're going a different direction, that just sums up that point. And I can, if you want me to nitpick a little bit, I guess I can. Looks like that the gloves aren't any longer just, they don't cut off in a straight line at the end of the red. It looks like this Spider-Man suit has some kind of weird angle type thing that the red glove somehow angles off and then splits and has blue in between the two red pieces, and looks like the hands look leathery. They look like leather gloves, which I think is cool. I don't see a problem yet. It looks fine. Like I said, I don't really have anything to nitpick about. I'd like to see the back. You know, if they took liberties with the front, they probably took liberties with the back spider on his shoulders. If they're trying to distinguish themselves from the Sam Raimi films, this image definitely does that, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. It also looks like that the webbing, the iconic webbing on the outfit isn't silver laced like the Tobey Maguire outfit was, which isn't a bad thing by any means, but it fit the time and it was great for what it was trying to do, but you can't stick with that style if you're trying to reboot it. So I completely get the new look, and I love how the webbing kind of looks indented in the suit instead of outlined in silver and black like the older ones. So it looks cool. It does look the blue kind of looks like body armor in a way, because you have the blue squares in different areas, so it looks like it's reinforced somehow, like with some special type of fabric. There's some kind of black outlining that outlines the muscles. It does look like they have some kind of red waistband that cuts off, and it's just blue. It's a different type of suit, no doubt, but it's one that's really good looking, and it looks like he's carrying his backpack, so he probably just got out of a fight and he's trying to calm down, and just before he changes his outfit back into Peter Parker. That's what I'm guessing, just from this picture. Maybe he's like got out of a fire? It looks like the suit might be burnt or something. There's a lot of black, and it looks like there's a few scratches like around the spider. Whatever it is, you could definitely tell he saw some action, because he's banged up. And if there's anything the next Spider-Man film needs, it's action. So that's a good sign. It is a little hard to believe that a teenager made this thing in his bedroom, but if we can buy it in the first film, I don't see why we wouldn't buy it in this new reboot. I'll definitely be there opening day to enjoy the hell out of the film, and here's hoping it's good. Anyways, I've already given my thoughts about what I want to see in the new movie, but this was just a quick update on this huge news that came out today, because I know some people like to know what I have to say, which I really appreciate. I appreciate all the support I get. I'm not used to any of it, but the fact that there are people out there who really do care about what I have to say about things really makes me feel good. And if you want to hear me talk about anything else, feel free to let me know what you want me to discuss. I'm always happy to oblige. But in conclusion, the suit looks badass, and the movie should be fun. But here's hoping that it satisfies Spider-Man fans of all ages, and not just the tween audience, because I know a lot of people are afraid that that's all this movie is going to be. But I hope not. Everything seems to be working in a good direction at this point, but still we don't know enough to really form an opinion yet. But this image has me excited, and I hope it has everyone else excited too. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.